Well, I thought that, first of all, I'm proud of my guys. The entire season. What they've done here at Arizona State, what they've accomplished, been outstanding. It's been my most enjoyable year, and now it's time to get back to work when we get back home and get ready for postseason. So disappointing loss. You want to advance. You want to give yourself opportunity to win a championship, and it just wasn't the case today. I thought we had too many breakdowns on defense. We allowed the percentages that Colorado shot, both in 2-point field goals and particularly 3-point field goals. Those percentages were excellent. So great for Colorado that they shot that well today from 3. I thought we had decent control of the game in the second half at some points, but then we stopped, getting stops on defense, and we went through a patch where we struggled at the free throw line. So, all in all, though, again, it's excited for the next step for us.
Questions?
Coach Cameron Cox, 12 years out of Phoenix. Do you guys believe you've done enough to get in the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, I felt like, we were in the tournament coming into this game, regardless of the outcome. Just, again, we were the last undefeated team in college basketball. We went and played, high-level opponents on the road and on neutrals. We beat 2 regular season conference champions and most likely #1 seeds in the NCAA tournament. And we did it, pretty handily in those games. Kansas State's another team in the tournament, in the top tier of the Big 12, considered one of the best conferences, on a neutral court. Again, St. John's has had some great wins. They have a high RPI and have a high record overall. They've dealt with a lot of injuries. San Diego State, another team that we played and beat by 25, and they have wins over Gonzaga and Boise State, and and Nevada. So they've so we have really solid wins. In league play, our record was not exactly what I had hoped for, but we had played so many close games and couldn't get over the hump in some of them, which contributed to our regular season record. But we did win. We swept LA schools and we won on the road in Utah. So I think we have like 10 top 100 wins at the moment in KenPom, and so I believe, I believe that we're in the NCAA tournament now. There's going to be debate about that, and with good reason, because we didn't finish the season the way I'd hoped. But again, we lost some close ones. Some games that could have gone either way.
Right over here.
Colorado went on a 14-1 run, an 8-0 run, and a 7-0 run. Does it ever feel like there's kind of a cascading effect for your team defensively, where if you don't get one stop, then it just keeps going and you can't get another one and you can't get another one?
Yeah, I'm going to have to watch the film and see all the things that went on during those runs. But I think that, I did mention that, we missed, a number of free throws, again, uncharacteristic of what we do as a team. And, when they're shooting that well, they're more dangerous. I don't know the exact percentages that they shoot, but I don't think it's anything like what they shot today. So that was, a real positive for Colorado if they could do that, because they have, good athletes on the front line, and McKinley Wright, then the court opens up more for him. But, what an impressive, performance for him today in this type of game. McKinley Wright, 20 points and 11 assists and 8 rebounds. That's a heck of a stat line, for a freshman. So he's obviously got a tremendous future in the league.
Coach, you mentioned the start of the season, the 12-0 non-conference play, and then when conference play started, obviously it was a bit tougher. What were the biggest differences in your eyes between non-conference and conference play?
It's hard to put your finger on. I know that the game we were in with Arizona was high level. It was a high level game, at their place, as was our game at our place. Very competitive games with them. So that's where you start, and it's not easy. Not many teams have have success going to Tucson, and then we went back on the road. We had 5 of the first 7 on the road, so I mean, you got to play the game. The games are going to happen as they happen, but certainly that didn't help. And we lost an overtime game in Colorado, and so we felt like we were fighting an uphill battle, in league play, just with some early losses, and then just trying to get back over the hump. I believe it wasn't until we swept USC and UCLA that we got above 500, and then Arizona comes back. So then you have to deal with Aton and what they bring to the table. So yeah, but that's the best that I could explain it. From there, we lost to Oregon. Is at their place. It's not an easy place to play, and we lost a very close game at Oregon State.
Bobby, was Trey ejected there at the end, and do you think that was just a sign of frustration at that moment?
Yeah, I didn't see. I mean, I'm gonna have to look at the play because I was watching Bay dunk the ball, and I didn't see exactly what prompted that. I was told that it was a shove, that there was not any punch thrown or anything. I don't know if Bay had said anything or what exactly happened at that moment.
Anything else?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.